Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath Drak and we are having a peek on Legends of Eisenwald. I wanted to do a let's play with this game for a long time. This game is the result of a successful Kickstarter from 2012. I think the game released in 2015. At least I played a lot of it in summer of 2015. I haven't quite managed to do a let's play with it yet. It just didn't happen because of me having not enough time and me also being a crazy person that has to play every game for 100 episodes, which obviously takes time away from other titles. But the developers are having another Kickstarter right now. There are only, I think, 3 days left for their Kickstarter. They are at $8,000 of $12,000 that they are asking for. They want to do a sandbox version of this game. Currently, Legends of Eisenwald consists of a story campaign that you can play for about 50 hours. And I always thought that a sandbox mode would be a really good addition for this. This is... Legends of Eisenwald describes itself as an adventure with tactical battles and RPG and strategy elements. I think it might be described as a medieval Heroes of Might and Magic or King's Bounty fusion, which I really like. Now, Kickstarter obviously it's not fail-proof. Kickstarts can go wrong, but I'm gonna leave a link to the Kickstarter in the description should you decide to check the game out. And I just wanted to make a short let's peek video so that people that are interested can check the game out and decide for themselves what they want to do. Obviously, Kickstarter has risks. Please don't go there and spend your last dime on a game. But if you're interested in games like that, it might well be worth a look. And since I do have somewhat of an audience, I thought I might actually give this indie studio some help. This game has been developed by a little indie studio that sits in Belarus, in Minsk. Now, I'm going to show you the game options. If you go into New Game, no, we don't want the tutorial. There are a couple of single scenarios in the game, and there's the campaign. So we're just going to go for the campaign for now. And you see there are 3 classes. There's the Knight, who is basically the melee character. Beautiful armor. I think this is a late medieval armor. Then you got the Baroness, who is using ranged weapons, and you got the Mystic. Now, this game is authentic medieval in most parts, but it has the premise that all the superstitions and all the stuff that pagans believed, all that is true. So clerics have healing powers and pagans can put curses on you and all that. It is very fitting, a very well done magic system. Now, instead of just starting a new game, I think we're just gonna jump into one of my save games. I think we're gonna go for that one. Just so I can show you some of the elements in there. I think the sound might be a bit too loud. I think I'm gonna bring that down just a scooch. Yeah, I think that's better. So you can see this is us. This is my knight. Where do we have him? Yeah, well, this is my knight, Conrad. This is my army, which currently consists only of me. This is my skill tree. I got a skill point that I could use. I went for the fighter skill tree. I did not go into two-handed weapons, which you can do. You can get different abilities. I went for getting on a horse. I can decide if I want to go into battle mounted or if I want to go on foot. Both have different uses. Now you can level up your hero. You can see that you can gain experience points. Your health increases with every level that you level up. And you can do this for every person that you hire. Like you can pick up people in the city over here, for example. Just going to do that right now. So this is the we're at the end of chapter 1, very far into chapter 1 of the game. So I could hire some people. For example, I could hire a noble. If you right-click on them, you see what they are currently carrying. So they got 65 health, they got an attack of 38, which is pretty high. These are nobles, which pack a fair punch. These guys are just normal recruits, which don't do a lot. And you are limited. I am currently limited to 5 people, including me. You can take castles on the map, which increase the amount of people that can take. This is also being reduced because I'm playing on the highest difficulty. So, and there's my income. I gain income from a couple of villages. I don't have a castle in this scenario. You can see that I'm fairly well decked out. I got a helmet, I got armor, I got a couple of amulets that increase my fighting prowess. This one is especially useful. The Knight's Glove increases attack by 5%, which is not inconsiderable. I'm just gonna heal my hero here. And obviously in the towns you can build stuff to deck out your hero even more. I could also sell stuff. Different characters can take different things. I'm currently using a poleaxe, and different weapon types have different advantages. So for example, if I were to use a sword, swords have the advantage that they always give any attacker a counter attack. So it's very good to passively deal damage while you stand in the front row and take them. Axes have the added benefit of being able to penetrate the enemy's armor. They ignore 50% of the armor of the enemy. Then there's pickaxes, obviously, which apply a armor reducing debuff. I think maces can deal a modifier that gives you, I don't know, it gives you some sort of befuddled modifier. There are potions, obviously, so you can buff yourself during battles. You can get different horses and all that stuff, and you can also get trophies, which I'm going to sell because I'm not going to use them. Halberds also have some sort of benefit. Now let's just show you battle. Oh, I have the speed actually set to fairly high. I'm just gonna go to 1x speed. The game really looks beautiful, I think. Looks very nice. I'm just gonna get some of my soldiers first before we ride into battle. I've basically been playing this whole chapter alone, only with my knight to level him up as much as possible. But it could go wrong. Let's just keep it at that. So as you can see, there are different NPC parties that are running around. You can talk with people if you wanted. You can go to these villages to recruit them. I have gained that tower, and there are a couple of troops in there that I'm gonna pull out. So hello, we are going to take. This is an archer, a veteran archer. I'm gonna put you into the archer thingy. I'm gonna bring my knight to the front. Yeah, let's take these two, just for demonstration purposes. Oh, this castle still does not belong to me. That's fine though. I do have another tower. I've just stored my people in the towers to let them level up on their own. Because they do level up passively. Maybe I'm gonna bring up the speed a bit. There's the other watchtower. And that is actually fully decked out, that tower. So let's just get a couple of high level units. So these are knights that are trained up from the nobles that I showed you earlier. So I'm gonna take, and we just have to look at the limit. Sergeant Crossbowman, that is an archer sergeant, which I think is higher than the other guys. So we're going to take that one. I think we're going to take a bishop with us. We can do some buffing. And then we got a healer woman. There are a couple of ways that you can level up people. Oh, well, actually, we don't really need him. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the fencer over here, because that is the other way the noble can go. They can go for fencer, or they can go for knight. So they are either heavily armored, or they get crazy damage dealing machines. This guy deals 40 damage times 2. If you have a look at me, I have 98 damage, 98 HP. So one attack of this guy would actually hurt me quite a bit. Obviously, I have a lot of defense, 46, 45. This guy only has 15, 11. So yeah, he's very much the glass cannon. Alright, and these obviously have different abilities that they can use. Now let's get out of here. This is a Inquisitor, so this is the monk path for the cleric. Let's just come out. You can tell the game to let the game time run while you stand around by pressing the space bar, or you can just set the game so that time only passes when you move, which is oftentimes what you want. Now let's have a look into our party. You can see this is the upgrade tree for the clerics. So this is how they start as a lector, and then they go up to acolyte, and then you have to decide, do you want monks, which go into melee and pack a fair punch. Actually, these guys should not be underestimated. Or if you want to go the towards bishop and use them for buffing and stuff. Obviously the monks can't buff because they are fighters, and there are some different abilities that they have, and they get more powerful the further they level up, obviously. And the same is true for the healer woman, which you start which you just take on as a peasant woman, and then they become herbalists and apothecaries, and then they can either go down the friendly route and become an even more powerful healer and then an enchantress, or they can go down the not so friendly route and become witches and hags. Obviously these are then they get pagan abilities. There's a whole set of benefits and problems associated with that. Now she has been pretty much decked out by me, as you can see. The game uses an initiative system, so giving your healers a high initiative things obviously is a good idea, because then they get to move sooner. Ah, come on. I really don't want to talk with him right now. I think I gave this guy some stuff. No. This is the guy that has the most stuff. I want to take my high level guys just to show you some of the battles and what you can do. So obviously this ritual rod should be... No, it can't be used by him. Can it be used by her? It can actually. So this gives her spiritual power, which is I think her casting points. And this gives 5% spiritual power and makes her a power source. And I think that is better. Lets its wielder restore 10 spiritual power per turn in a fight. This is actually amazing. So we're definitely gonna give her that. I could give her some potions so that she can heal herself. Not sure if it's really necessary. Obviously I have potions on my hero. Also got all kinds of necklaces. This is a very special necklace that you can get through a quest, which basically makes you regenerate life, but it also puts a curse on you whenever you put it on, so there's that. Now we're gonna level up our hero. There are a couple of things that allow you to take more guys. Over here, the leader slot gives you another person that you can take with you, and seeing that we only have 5 guys, another person would increase our power dramatically. You can also go for this, which increases the amount of money you get from your villagers. I'm not really too keen on the two-hand weapons. I've played with them around. They can be made to deal a fair bit of damage. I went for two-handed swords, which attack everyone in front of you in adjacent tiles, which is really useful. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. I think we're going to go for that. So that should be fine. And we're going to ride into battle. Now let's go and look for a fight. I'm pretty sure you've been waiting for this. We are on the lookout for someone with... Wait. Yeah, I think we're gonna attack this guy. Why not? Why not? We can do it. I really don't want to... Oh, come on. Yeah, I really didn't want to spoil the quest, but I think I managed not to. Obviously, he has some quests associated with him. Now, this is the battlefield. Obviously, this guy also has very highly decked out characters. Now, we want to deliver as much as possible. You can see, based on the initiative, who gets to attack first. And we really want to bring enemies down as fast as possible. Yeah, I think we're going to start with him. Okay, that was a fair bit of damage. Now, we can buff people, and I tend to do that. This will grant bonus health, but this will increase the initiative, and I tend to put the increased initiative on my own hero. Which will be able to deal a huge amount of damage onto this guy, who basically goes down without being able to do anything, which is very beneficial. He would have done a lot of damage with his two-hander. Now we got our archer, who can shoot 2 times, and it's pretty useful to take down the enemy's healers, so let's do that. That little droplet shows that they are wounded. And these wounds won't go away after the fight. They can regenerate, but for the wound to go away, they will have to be bandaged after the fight or visit a healing person. Now, our bishop can put out some blessings. He can increase the willpower, which lets you withstand effects and all that. And also increases your damage. Increases willpower of all friendly units for 5 turns. Adds the total amount of the willpower to their melee attack. This is very powerful. So why not? I mean, you don't start the game with all those high abilities, but oh well. And the special ability of the spears is that they always get the counter attack. They get to attack first before you can really get to them. We have to... Unit under effect of the spell immediately gets an extra turn every time he gains health from spells or potions. That's also really useful if used correctly. I'm just gonna go for the mass heal to heal up my units, and then we'll try to finish off that healer in the back, because she is actually quite annoying. You can also move your view around. You can also zoom in, and you can zoom out just like you want it. And I really gotta say, the game does look beautifully, I think. Really like the detail on the armor of the knight. You can also always check the units of the enemy. Hey, the enemy also has their units decked out. I've not seen that before. Interesting. You can see that they have amulets and rings, all that. Really nice. Coolio. Well, let's go after this guy. Oh, and he finished off my guy. Now, I don't think he's permanently dead as long as we win this. Our bishop has to meditate because he's expended all his spiritual power. And we're getting rage. That's an ability that I built out, which increases the attack of my hero. Yeah, we're gonna give him the gift of Medb. Quite a tongue twister to say. Now let's finish you off. And we're gonna use the archer to... Yeah, we're gonna weaken this guy so that we can kill him off next time with our knight. Ooh, and our healer fell. That's not good. Let's bless our knight once more. These abilities have a limited time while they are active. I could skip a turn to go for an aimed shot and do some more damage, but I'm not sure that's really the way to go. Shield of Faith. Yeah, why not? Now, obviously, a mixed army is the best way to go here. Okay, you're down. Gonna shoot you. It's kind of a problem that our healer went down, but I think we'll manage it. Meditate. I could be close, but I think I'll be able to finish off the archer. Yes, I did. Now you can see that when someone falls in battle, they get another wound. So they can't fight in the next battle. And if I were to send them out with 3 wounds on them already, and they get another wound, they die. They die permanently, which would be bad. You can see the amount of experience point they got, which depends a bit on the actions that you have. We also got a lot of loot down here that we can use, some trophies, a beretta, and some other stuff. So let's continue. We're in a monastery over here, so we could actually heal our party. Let's heal everyone, because I am made of money. We've seen the fencer. Let's try some knights. Let's go with a knight party. Obviously I have the garrison in here. Let's switch you. I'm also gonna leave behind the that guy. Don't think we really need them. I wanted to show you the fight on horseback. That's also quite interesting, because it's not as clear-cut as you would think. You can lose your balance, and the enemy can bring you out of balance while you are sitting on a horse. And that can have some nasty consequences, because you fall down. Let's attack this castle, just to show you what happens. If you attack a castle, you will get some damage. Well, are my people damaged right now? No, they are not. Yeah, the fight on horseback. I think we're gonna go for one more fight on horseback. The attack on castles basically looks the same as what we had already. So I'd rather have something else, like these guys, for example. They might be persuaded to fight. Come on, wait up. Oh no, no. We are in a swamp. You can't fight on horseback while you're in a swamp. That's not going to work. There are some beggars that we could attack. I'm not sure that's really a thing. They are fleeing. Looks like they're not too keen on fighting me. If you are in forest or in a swamp, then you can't fight on your horse. So luckily this guy ran out and ran into an open field, so we should be able to catch him. Come on. The AI is also trying to get him. Okay, so now we got 2 guys on horseback, and the good thing about the being on horse is that you have some momentum. So whenever you kill someone, you'll be able to do another attack. Or not. Maybe it's just an ability that I leveled on my hero. I'm gonna grant some bonus health to my knight. If you're on horse, then your initiative changes, so putting a heavily armored knight on a horse is obviously a good idea. Okay, because I killed that guy, I should be able to fight again. Yeah, I think I got another turn. Well, let's defend with him. Let's use my own knight once again. You can see that we do a lot of damage. And yeah, the last enemy gave up. I think I'm going to attack the castle, and then we're going to end this. The game has a lot of different quests and stuff that you can find out, and you progress from chapter to chapter. Let's attack these beggars, just because I can. I mean, it's kind of mean to finish off the beggars. And I think I'm going to give more initiative to my knight. So yeah, now we get the second turn from finishing an enemy. I mean, it looks fairly easy now because I have a leveled up army and all that, but it can actually be quite tricky. Let's take this castle and then we're going to call it quits. It's going to be a difficult fight. Those castles are not easy to storm. The more normal infantry you have, the less damage you take. before you get in there. A lot of sergeants. Might actually not be doable. It might not be doable because I have too few units. Well, let's try it, and if we die, we die. So let's begin the assault. Now, we definitely need to do a mass heal here. The enemy does not have healers, which is going to be very beneficial to us. Let's go for this guy. Okay. And then we're gonna go for God's will. Mass bless everyone. Got our other friend over here. Now our knight should have free reign. Oh, he's gonna fall. What do we do? 71 damage. How much health do you have? 75. Yeah, this guy hasn't attacked yet, so let's finish him off. Take away his action. Oh, and they took out our healer. That's nasty. Yeah, this attack was doomed to fail. I'm gonna defend with you to soak one more attack. Man, this is not going my way. I really have to kill enemies. I really have to kill them. I can't just heal, but I'm gonna soak a lot of attacks. Let's go for shield of faith. These guys went for aim shots, so they're gonna do more damage in the next turn. Can I survive another round of attacks? I don't think so. Gotta go for this. Might not help me much. I might die anyways. Well, let's go for the blessing. Oh, come on. And we're down. The bishop can't really do much on his own. He's gonna get slaughtered. And I lost! So let's return to the main menu. Yeah, this was my short peek at Legends of Eisenwald. The idea behind their Kickstarter, which by the way I am no way associated with them. I just tend to really like their game. Their Kickstarter basically aims at making this a sandbox experience with lots of replay value. So if you're interested in it, check out, put the link in the description, and also please tell me if you are interested in seeing a full let's play of this game. It is a fairly big game actually. Story lasts for at least 50 hours, but it could definitely be pretty interesting. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this type of content, if you want to see more indie games, more medieval games, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Bye bye.